This is the key for the problems, you guys. This is the half sheet we did in class. If you want to check your answers, that's great. I'm glad you're watching this. Yeah. So go ahead and hit pause if you want to stay on this slide. I'm going to make this video kind of short. Just pause it. Again, remember to find the asymptote, we can just look at our k. Domain is all real numbers. Our range, you need to consider where is the asymptote. Here it's been shifted up 5, and because it's not reflected over the x-axis, we are our range is all values greater than 5. Alright. So go ahead and pause if you want to stay on this side. Here are the answers to this, and I know we had an issue question and an issue in this class. There, in one of my classes. We need to actually factor out a -1 from the negative x and the plus 1. When you factor out a -1 to make that into its reciprocal, you end up with x minus 1, and then to do the horizontal shift, it turns back into x plus 1. So that's what ended up happening there. Alright, so if you want to check those answers, go ahead and hit pause. Here's the graph, the first graph. Go ahead and check your answers. I'm going to continue on, so hit pause if you want to stay here. Number 2, notice our asymptote. We have our asymptote here at y equals 3. It's an equation, don't just tell me 3. It's y equals 3. How do I find my y-intercept? I plug in, right, to find the y-intercept. I want to find when x is equal to 0, but if you notice, it's not, I don't see 0 over here. I see 0 here, but that's not my translated function. So over here, I could continue my chart to 0, or I could just plug in 0 here. So 0 plus 4, 1/4 to the 4th power, and then times 2, and then plus 3. And I think it ends up being like 128 or something. It's very small, but this is what this is. 3 and 1, 128. Something like that. Alright. On the next one, number 3. So this one we also had a little confusion. So because we're going to factor out this -1, it ends up being x plus 4. And then again here we're going to do the opposite of x plus 4, which is x minus 4. So it ends up being the opposite and then the opposite. So it ends up going back to kind of what it was originally. So check those out. And again, I'm not gonna throw one of these at you on the quiz tomorrow, but I just wanted to clarify what was really happening there. Alright, and the last one, right here, same thing where we need to factor out a -1 here, and then that becomes a 1/4, so really this ends up being a decay, right? So it starts out as a growth, then that flips it to the reciprocal, so it becomes a decay. Alright, I think that's it. Yep, if you want to go back and watch any of the graphing videos, those might help, 17, 18, and 19. But I think you guys are going to do great, especially if you're watching this. Alright, I will see you guys on Friday, and thank you again for being so respectful for our substitute, Dr. Edison. Okay, see you guys later. Bye.